Is there anything you're enjoying or digging into within the GA4 realm that's helping you build strategies or just even understand audiences better?
Yeah, so something that we're like really starting to get into and really want to kind of build out a little bit more as we collect more data is Google Analytics for definitely is a little bit stronger when it comes to machine learning as compared to universal analytics. So there are what's called predictive metrics now in Google Analytics 4, where they're actually analyzing the future potential behavior of specific users based on how they're interacting with your website. So you can now actually look at like purchase probability as well as churn probability. So these to me are incredible because not only can you now see this information and actually start predicting user behavior and collect data on that, but you're now actually able to create audiences. So you can actually kind of see, okay, if I have this bucket of people who have a high purchase probability, what can I actually do to get them across the finish line? So is it, what's the marketing tactic? And of course, what's the messaging? Do they need a specific message like a, more higher incentive type of offer, something with like time constraints to kind of get them moving? There's a lot of, different scenarios where you can like slice and dice that data and just serve the more specific ad to those relevant audiences to kind of, again, encourage that shopping behavior. But the churn probability audience is also really critical. So, before where we're just kind of like, retarget everyone needs retargeting. It's like, let's retarget based on, again, the probability of that behavior. I want to talk to someone a little bit different who's about to buy versus someone who's about to leave. So if I have this audience of people who are likely to churn or likely to disengage with my site, that's probably the time I want to create that audience and really have a stronger kind of brand awareness campaign for them, and really consider my messaging. Like, it's probably not going to be an offer if they're disengaging with me. I kind of want to go a little bit higher and start really reiterating my USPs. If they're disengaging with me, they're probably engaging with a competitor. So I want to kind of get them back there with a specific message that's really going to appeal for them.
It almost sounds like Google is keeping up with or finally catching up to what advertisers have been talking about for a while. Just this need for less retrospective, bloated data and more actionable, proactive measures. This is a huge step for us as advertisers. I know there are plenty of other tools out there, some of which we use, like Full Throttle, that allows us these types of great insights, but this is really helping to bridge that.
Definitely. I mean, if you kind of think back to the like traditional ways of looking at audience data, and again, like Full Throttle aside, it obviously is going to have a lot more kind of like sophisticated capabilities of audience analysis. But if you're just looking at Google Analytics, traditionally it's kind of been like, okay, well, they came from this channel and they visited this page, and I guess we'll just create an audience around them and retarget them. And now it's a little bit more meaningful in terms of, no, this was an audience who is likely to convert, or this is an audience who's likely to probably abandon your brand. So again, a lot more insightful data to kind of help us make those decisions.